Hey guys, today I just want to show you a website which is called projectbeak.org. And it is a really cool website with a lot of cool information. We're going to focus specifically on this Beaks section right now. Although when you explore the website on your own time, you're welcome to look at some of these other sections as well. There are also nest cams and wild watch cams where you can see some birds in their native habitats. But today, you're going to click on the link that I send you and you're going to go to the section called Beaks. And we're just going to start out looking at this part. I'm going to read part of this to you, and then I'm going to set you off to kind of explore the rest of it on your own. So this says, feed me. Birds don't have teeth, paw, hands, antlers, horns, or spines, but they do have beaks. The beak, also known as the bill, has two parts, the upper mandible and the lower mandible. The upper mandible is a fancy name for a bird's upper beak or upper bill. The upper mandible grows out of the skull, just as your upper teeth grow out of your skull. The upper mandible doesn't move independently from the skull. Okay, so the beak comes down, it grows right out of the base of the skull and doesn't move. This is not moving around. It's like your teeth, it's fixed in there. The lower mandible is the scientific name for a bird's lower beak or bill. The lower mandible can move independently because it's hinged. It can move up and down just like your jaw. So just like your jaw can open and close, that lower jaw, that lower beak can move, but this upper beak is steady. So if you hold this still and just move the bottom one, that's how a bird beak works. Unlike your teeth, beaks are covered with skin. This skin produces a substance called keratin, the same material feathers, hair, and fingernails are made of. The keratin produced by a bird's beak will dry and condense to make the bill hard and durable. It also gives the beak a glossy appearance. As the keratin wears down, it's replaced so that the beak will remain sharp. Does a beak make up for not having teeth, paws, hands, antlers, horns, or spines? It just has to. Birds must rely on their beaks to carry out many different tasks. The number one use for the beak, of course, is to gather or capture food. However, birds also use beaks to pick up building materials to construct their nests. Think about what would happen if you had to build a house with your mouth. Birds use beaks for even more. When they have to, birds use beaks and feet as weapons to defend themselves, their nests, and their chicks. Birds use beaks for drinking, feeding their young, and preening. That's where they clean themselves by using their beak on their feathers. Some birds, like the American white pelican, even grow special structures on their beaks during breeding season to make themselves more attractive, at least to each other. Beaks come in a wonderful assortment of shapes and sizes, each perfectly suited for that particular bird's favorite foods and typical feeding behaviors. Some beaks are specialized to be just right for certain diets. Birds with these bills use them the same way you use a spoon to eat ice cream or a fork to use a salad. So you wouldn't grab a fork to eat your ice cream, right? You probably wouldn't grab a straw to eat your salad. You know what utensil you need, and birds' beaks know what utensils they need to be for what they like to eat. So what you're going to do today is you're going to visit this website and you're going to go where it says beaks, and you're going to explore these different types of beaks: tearing, cracking, sipping, drilling, picking, probing, striking, straining, and scooping. For example, if you click on tearing, it will tell you what a tearing beak is used for, and it will show you some examples of birds with that type of beak. You can also click up here where it says video, super cool, and it'll show you some videos of those different birds. So then you can go back to beak, and you can see, what does a drilling beak do? And then you can also click on the video and you can see what the drilling beak looks like. Okay, now, if you wish, you could also go into feet, which we've also talked about during this project. And you could also look at the skeletal systems, which is talking about their bones, communication, which is talking about the sounds they make, migration, senses, wings, which we haven't really fully talked about, but might be fun to explore. If you look at the size and shape of bird wings, it tells you about the different types of wings. So this website is just chock full of amazing information. So I'm going to send you the link directly to the beaks page. But after you've explored all these different kinds of beaks, you're welcome to explore the other sections of the website too. I hope that you enjoy this website and find it as interesting as I did. Have a great day.